for the first second, but it'll be all right. We'll screen share this one. It's easier if I wasn't playing the game here, right? Bam. Okay, so now we're in this spreadsheet, okay? So let's just do a little math. We're going to do like some of the pros do here, right? We're going to go, we need Super Bowl present 1, right? And then we'll go down and make this present 2, make this present 3, okay? So this one I just got, I didn't get any yet, but you saw them there for 94,000. Let's assume we get them all at 94,000. Okay. Okay. Now, this is going to be the sum of all those. It's not going to want to sum them correctly. Okay. So that means on 1, I'm spending 282,000. Okay. So now, let's take this, put this here. Let's take all of this and move this down 1. Okay, we're going to call this Hero 1, Hero 2. This is the stuff that I actually do. So now we're going to come down here. We're going to say total for 2. Super important. Say this is this plus this. All right. So now we have 564,000. Now, you saw at the beginning. That's why I started with my Cooper Cup. Why am I selling it for 504,000, right? So let's just say a sell. That one happens. All right. Is 504,000. Okay. Tax. Oh, I can't type because I'm being watched. Tax is 10% of this, right? Okay. So now, total sales is, drum roll, please. Oh. Wow, hold on here. Deficits. All right. What am I left with? Okay, we paid 564. We are left with 110,000 deficit, right? So in this case, where you only got the cards for 94, which was one present there, and you sold Cooper Cup at the lowest possible, which today is about as low as it's been right now, 502, you would lose 110,000 gold, right? Coins. But there's a couple of things to take into account, right? You get 3 power-ups. So let's throw these in here, all right? All right, we got a power of 1, 2, and 3. So I've been selling the Cooper Cups at about 5,000. Aaron Donald's is about 2,500, and we've been selling the Joe Mixons at about 1,800, right? So now, I take this number, we're gonna minus these. Okay. So now we're at 100,000 coins lost. But we also received training, right? So we got quick sell training for each of these cards. The standard training amount on a 95 is 26,000, I think, question mark. Let's find out. You just want standard training values. Fine, we'll accept your cookies. All right. Oh, this one only goes up to 91. Fine. We'll just pull up my sheet. Keep my Madden 22 sheet going here. I'll pull up the training values. Okay. So the training values for a 95 is 26,000. So you get back. Now, you don't get back 26,000 worth of cards. What you get back is 39,000 for all 6 cards, right? So you take, I believe you get a quarter of the training, right? So you take 26,000. You can just do this as a formula. You take 26,000 times 0.25. You get 6,500 a card, right? Take this, multiply this times 6, right? Okay, so now we've gotten 35,000 training. Well, that's nice. You've gotten 35,000 training, but I'm going to keep going down 100,000. I don't have 100,000. Well, that's where this system gets really, really fun. Let's check and see if our Cooper Cup sold yet. It would be nice if he did, but I didn't. I should have made him the cheapest one just for this video. Oh, he still up there. Okay, so here's where the fun comes in. For the first round, this is what it's cost, right? I end up with, I lost 100,000 gold. I have 39,000 training. Moving forward from this, I'm going to take 29,000 of this training for card number 1 next time, right? So I'm going to go to the store. I'm going to go to the Super Bowl present, and I'm going to buy the card for 29,000, even though that's not a great deal, right? So now we're going to copy all of this again. Okay. I'll copy all of this again, except for here, we're going to do minus 29,000. We'll do 29,000 for the extra card. Store 95. All right. Now we're going to use 29,000. This means that regardless, I have 10,000 training now left over. But my next set, when my Cooper Cup sells, right? Or you could have sold the 2. It's really important to keep an eye on this, all your team players, and look like, is Cooper Cup selling for more or less than the 2? There are sometimes when Aaron Donald jumps up. There was a point last night where Aaron Donald was selling for 290. So I was just cranking out Aaron Donald, right? So you just want to watch. If it's better, if Cooper Cup makes you 10 grand more by selling Cooper Cup, it's easy to sell one card. But if either of the separates have jumped up in price, sell those. So where were we? Okay. Now we got 10,000 training, but we've bought this one now, right? Now what's happening, right? It cost me 180,000 for my first one, 282,000 on my second one. This is still at 94. Now I've been buying these at 90 almost all day. 87, 85s were around for a while, but now I'm only spending 470,000. So now when I sell him and I make back 452, now my deficit is only 1,600, but I get the same amount of power-ups. So now I've paid $7,100. I've got 39,000 training, right? And we'll take this, we'll say plus this. So now I've totaled 49,000 training. And when I do my next step, what happens? I'm left to 20,000. Now look, this cost me 7,000 total gold. If I did them at 94, it's really, really easy to say I'm just going to hold on and I'm going to get all of these at 92,000. So what happens if we make them all 92,000? Look at this. I made 2,900 gold and I'm up 20,000. Now, I have gone through and done this today. This is not makeshift math. This is not anything spectacular. I started the day with 580,000 gold. So I haven't made a bunch of gold today. But if we come back, let's go back to my game. What about now? Can you hear me now? Probably not as good as before. Okay. So, basically, you watched all of that with no audio there for a second. That 135,000 training you see right now, I've been doing this all day. I started with 550 some thousand gold, and let's go to newest. Look, all of these Aaron Donalds and Cooper Cups, these are all done today. Every single one of these represents either a sold Cooper Cup or sold Mixon. And mind you, I've sold a whole bunch of these power-ups as well. You can see all of this was today. I got Eric Dickerson yesterday, right? And even before that, I did a couple of those yesterday. Here you can see the DJ Reader. You can see the Night Train when I started it. So this has all been today. I went from 0 training to 135,000 training. And when Cooper Cup sells, I'm still going to have another 500,000 gold, which will allow me to either, if I wanted to, make gold, right? If I wanted to make coins, I could pretty much take what I have up there now, take 90,000 of it, buy 3 of the cards, then buy 3 with the money that comes in from Cooper Cup. I'd still have 300,000 coins then that I would have made instead, but I choose to keep the training today. This has been working all day, and it works the best, these type of systems, when you have another competing program so that people aren't 100% focusing on this. But you could do this all day right now, and you can start it with just 3. You don't need to make the Cooper Cup, right? As long as you can, let's say you have 200,000 coins and 30,000 training. Go buy a 95 from the store, buy 2 95s off the auction house, grab them, and then start your path. And it will take you 5 or 6 times for you to make back your 30K training. And then after that, it's all in the free. And it really doesn't take that much effort. I'm not sniping for the absolute best prices ever. I've just been looking at my phone most of the day and catching things when they happen. And then a couple of times I've gone in and taken an auction of mine and cut it out. So again, let's look again at 94 to 95. Let's look at Super Bowl, which is Super Bowl present. And okay, look, we're at 4K here on this one, right? So if we just kept here, we have 100K, not 4K. We just kept here and refresh. Again, I find this much, much, much easier to do on the app just because it's faster and a more accurate clicker. But I'd love for you guys to see one of these. Actually, you already saw at the beginning of the stream that one was 94. So basically, for anybody coming in late, anybody watching, Jacob, the gist of the story is if you want to make free training, you need a little bit of coins and a little bit of training to start. But if you buy 3 of these 95 Super Bowls, well, maybe you have a couple of cards you could sell to get yourself started and then come back and rebuy your cards later when you're done. Have you made any of the Super Bowl cards for free yet? Did you roll any packs or anything? All right, I got a better one. What's your coins right now, Jacob? I'll show you what I would do based on how many coins you have. It sucks. It takes a couple days. But I'll tell you the best route. All right, I'm going to check on this Cooper Cup on the auction house. It's better to sell them and lose 4 or 5K for this plan than just sit here and wait. Nice. Yeah, Mean Joe Green's awesome. I mean, everybody's, not for Mean Joe Green, but everybody's going to just have a Rams theme team now. How can you not? Aaron Donald, Night Train Lane, Eric Dickerson, Jalen Ramsey, Long, Jack Youngblood. Well, the 95s are cheap on the auction house, at least. You can get 95s for about 80K. I know, it's not that cheap, but there was a period of the day for Eric Dickerson where the 95 was cheaper than his 91. Yeah. I built all mine. So I basically built my 91s. I pulled uh, in a pack. I pulled a 95 Night Train, and then I built all the 87s, all 6 87s, and then all 3 91s, which are 5 87s for each 91. Then I did that for Leonard Davis. Then I did it for Eric Dickerson. Now, I'm sorry. Yeah, I did it that way. For a while, 91s for some people. So if the 91 was under 40,000 gold, you should buy the 91 because it's cheaper, unless you have cards laying around. Let's look at this Cooper Cup real quick. Well, remember, it's the building cards we checked earlier have started to drop, so they're no longer 6,000. All right, so let's go to qualities. Look at his 87s. So his 87s are at 16. This is still profitable to make right now. We'll look at it here in a second, and I'll show you guys. I'll show you a trick. If anybody stumbles on my video, they'll get a very good trick of how to snipe. I'll show you in a second. So here's your 87s. Let's look at your 91s. Yeah, the 91s are way better to buy. So I would keep building them. You can build 3. Yeah. So I would build 3 87s, sell them, and then use that money to buy the 91. Because in this case, you're going to get 16K each. So, you'll get 48K back from selling 3, whether it's 3 or 4. But before you do that, let's check the snipes. I'll show you how I snipe, and you can see if it's the same as yours or a little better or a little worse. So specifically for this kit, right? You do 94, 95. I actually never left 94, 95. I did not go down. I just sat in 94, 95. And then I picked 3 things that I really liked. I like tight end. Wide receiver was good. Left outside linebacker was good. Right outside linebacker was good. Right. So you come through here. You can go see these are 84s. Now this gets to be a little bit of a pain in the ass because, oh yeah, I forgot you're on PC. Because you have to dig, right? But if you come here, it sounds ridiculous, but if you're monitoring it and you come to newest and then up here now, go put your refresh, you don't have to worry. The 85s will just show up, right? So if we look here, we got an 8564, we got an 8564. I wouldn't have bought either of those. I generally look at the first page, okay? And then I go in and I refresh again. 5, 5, 6, 2, 3. Now, when I was buying them 6,500 or less, right? So 6,500 is 13,000 plus 2,500 had me at 15,500 plus 15,000 for selling it had me exactly at 17, but they were selling at that time for 24. So I would just keep sniping with newest on one that you like. Just keep looking for an 85s to come in under 5K or under, I don't know, maybe under 6K for right now if you're trying to hurry. All right, let's go. All right, fine. I'd like to see one here. Works much faster on the app, though. There we go. An 85 for 5,800 there. Let's do it again. Actually, no, it's not profitable enough for me since I don't need it. I'll do a refresh 5 times maybe, see if I like anything. I had the most luck out of left outside linebacker. Alright, so let's switch. Oh, man, nobody even said anything. I was just goofing that all up. Here we go. I was wondering what's going on. There we go. We got an 85 for 4,800. Here, we'll buy this guy. Snipe this for 4,800. That's a good price. I was using my main one to refresh. Look at this. I got an 85 for 1,400. Let's get it. Let's get it. Boom. Oh, yeah. See, I just sniped an 85 for 1,400 gold. We got an 84 for 2,000. I'm telling you, man, right now. Left outside linebacker, key secret zone. Let's refresh it again. I assume it would be the same on PC. Let's hit it again. Come on. So right now I can already make one. I've got 6.5 into that card. I would just buy one of these for 2,000, but let's see if we can get a cheaper 84 to show up. I haven't been monitoring this since I started doing the other one. All right, that's fine. I don't have to. I'm going to grab this one. 2K is good enough. Okay. Let's do one more set. Let's switch to right outside linebacker. I only play with right outside linebacker a little bit. There seem to be some good ones in there too. All right. 23s, 24s. No, not enough 85s going on in right outside linebacker. Let's go back to tight end. 84s. 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 What's up, No for Life? So I've went over the whole thing. Let me tell you how the trick works here in a second. Tell you how to get this done. All right, look at this. We got another 85 here. What I'm doing right now is not the free training. The coins are out. Let's go make that card. I'll give you a quick refresher so the people watching, if they're watching the video, don't have to get it all again. But I'll have this on YouTube tonight as well. So basically what I've been doing all day is, because Ultimate Legend's going on, the other sets that are happening right now are not being paid attention to. So I've been in the auction house. I started with 500,000 gold. I've been in the auction house. I've been going quality, 94, 95, program, Super Bowl. It's rebounding a little bit right now. But you can see how people are putting low prices on their tags here. Let's put this to newest. Let's see what we get. Let's get some refreshes going. So basically, I've been doing this all day and getting them at 94-ish. Got some at 87, some lower. But we'll just keep going to see if I can show you guys one live. You can see one live earlier on my video. I don't want people to think watching now that's bullshit. But we just keep doing this. It's boring. But let's go. Oh, I'm on buy now price. That's why. Keep forgetting. It's so much easier to do in the app. Let's refresh. Got 103s, 105s, down to 100. You can do this method with around 100K. With the cards at about 100K. You'll just pay a tiny bit for your training. Okay, so anyways, land yourself 2 of those cards, or 3 if you don't have any training to start. Oh, look, there he goes. Hold on, let me show you right here. Now we will go right back in. I wasn't expecting my Cooper Cup to sell, right? So we can see I've got 456,000 gold. I've got 135,000 training right now. Let's go back in. Basically, so you don't have to sit here in suspense. I buy 3 of these. I go make an Aaron Donald. I get 3 more. I go and make. I either sell that Aaron Donald, or if I have enough, I make 3 more, and I make another Aaron Donald or a Joe Mixon in the Super Bowl set. Put them both into Cooper Cup, or sell them separately if they're more expensive. I take the 6 free cards that I get from that, which are basically 39,000 free training. And then in the next round, I buy 1 of those cards with the training, and I buy 5 of the cards from the auction house. So if you think about that, they cost 100,000 each. If I get 1 with training, I got 39,000 training for free. I buy 1 for 29,000 with training. It leaves me with 10,000 training that I've earned. Now I got to buy 5 more cards. I buy those cards. I get them, make a Cooper Cup. I sell the Cooper Cup for $520 minus tax, which will give me $470-ish back. Take that $470 plus the pups, another $10K. So now I've basically gotten $480 back for something that I paid $500,000 for. Then I go through, buy another round of cards, buy another cycle, and every time I do this, I'm netting anywhere between 7,000 to 10,000 free training. So if you look at, I'll swipe over to my screen again. Let's see if I can show you this. Screen share. Okay. So again, if you buy 3 at 94, costs you 282,000. Buy another 3 at 94, costs you another 282,000. That's 564,000 invested. Now you sell it for cheap, 504,000, right? Just to get rid of it quick, which is what I sold this one for. You pay 50,000 in tax, you profit 45,000, right? So it looks like you lost 110,000. But you make back your power-ups, now you're at 100,000 lost, but you gain 39,000 training. Now already right now, if you stopped right there, if you didn't do anything else, right? 39,000. Just do it this way. This equals this. Let's say times 4, right? The average training right now. To buy it at 4, you'd have to spend 156,000. In this case, you would have spent 100,000 and got your 39,000 training. So you're already getting training at a better rate if you stopped right here. But if you instead buy 195 from the store for 29,000, it'll leave you with 10,000 training. That means the next step, you only got to buy 5. So 2 in this set is 184. 3 in this set. I lowered these prices to show things. Just copy this down. Okay. So now you've spent 470,000. Now with that, you sell them for 504. You pay your 50,000 tax. Now your sales total is 54. Now your deficit is only 16,000 here because you got 1 card for free. But you take your power ups. Now you're only 7,000. And again, you profit the same 39,000 in free training from selling the end cats. Do this cycle again. Now you have 20,000 untouched, 20,000 to the new one. Every cycle here, if you bought them at 94 and you sold them at a low price of 504, you would net 10,000 training every single cycle, which is what I've done all day. I've done it 13 times today. I have 130,000 training today. Now, I got them for cheaper sometimes. I got them for 90, 87 cards. I was selling Aaron Donalds for 300,000 last night. I was selling for most of the day Cooper Cups at 520. So it's a really good way to make some coin. Right. I wonder if I come back over here. Sweet, my mic's still on. Good. Didn't happen last time. Hold on 1 second, guys. It's okay, baby. Night night. Night night, baby. I love you. I cannot believe that works. So yeah, let's go try and snipe some shit. I've been doing it on my phone, but we'll try and do it here for the sake of camera. All right. It's easy to say a bunch of shit, but not do it. The newest. See if we get some better pricing. It does not pay to not be patient with this method, right? You don't want to just jump in and be like, screw it. I don't care. I'll just go pay the couple extra bucks. I'll buy them at 105. That'll all add up. It'll end up not being a good enough deal. I mean, you're talking about 6 cards. So if you pay $10,000 for 6 cards, you'll spend an extra 60,000 gold, which then 60,000 gold probably doesn't make it worth it, you gaining just 10,000. All right, let's go. Generally, what you'll see happen is, while this may be boring TV right now, what you'll end up seeing happen is somebody will go start buying packs, and you'll see 5 or 6 cards jump up at 95 because they want to sell it quick. Or you'll see them jump up even lower. You see 2 people start fighting over selling cards, which is where it gets really exciting. Let's go. Come on. I'll buy them at any. See, like this person just bought them, but they're not the person selling them cheap. So that's what you'll see happen, but you'll see a bunch of 95s pop in or less. That's 108. You don't have to work. You have to be patient and go through this shit. Like sometimes you have to sit here 10 minutes and do it, but in almost every case, as long as you know what you're doing and you're not waiting for something that doesn't work. Like I said, you can see how many of them I've gone through today. When you look at the amount of power-ups I have. All right, let's go. About a 140 there. Somebody's feeling overzealous. If I could get 140 for these cards, I would have been selling them for. I would go buy 4 of them from the store right now and sell them for 140. All right, come on. We don't want to do camera magic to put this on. We want people to see us do a whole set. Like I said, normally I'm doing this on my phone while I do challenges. It's not that late. Nope, I'm not falling for it. Not even for the views. Oh, so much slower here. See, I don't know if on the here I'm getting cashed. Let me see if this is the same shit I'm seeing on the app. my search is saved in the app. Search. Super 95, newest. Well, that's about what I'm seeing on the app. There's already a new lower one there, but let's go. We got a 104, we got a 108, we got a 101. Let's go. Let's drop it a little bit more. Let's go. 97, all right. Let's see if we can grab this one. Okay, we got one. Still a little higher than I've been buying it all day, but I don't care. That's all right. Got to remember to go back to newest after you buy one. Shit you don't have to do on the app. Somebody's buying packs right now, clearly. Come on. I'll buy anything over 100 for the sake, under 100 for the sake of the video. It's like they know what I'm thinking. Not to fully give away my secret, guys, but the newest and monitoring the situation really, really helps because you don't have to flop between positions. You don't have to flop. There we go. Come on. See, like on the phone, I would have been so much quicker on that. All right, we got two. Switch back to newest. There we go. There's a 95. We got three. See, like I said, you got to have faith. You got to wait for somebody who's buying packs and selling cards. Okay. Forgot to set it back to newest. Now, the good thing about card prices going up is generally the sets that they build go up naturally. Because people selling the sets aren't just, normal guy hanging around, happens to have both of those cards. He got somebody better than both of them, so he's making a set and selling it. And it's not generally people who have their Cooper Cup and now they've gotten a better Cooper Cup, right? So the majority are people doing this for a profit, like I am right now. Right, we got three cards. Okay. Now we got four. Nope, just missed it. I was talking schmack, and I didn't get it. I'm going to come up just short of buying the fifth card because I bought the first one's a little high. And I sold that Cooper Cup really low. But that's okay. I was expecting not to do this. I decided to make the video last moment. Mainly because I'm kind of done with it. I kind of just want to play for a little bit. I think next week is the first time I'm going to start Weekend League for real on Next Gen. I was doing it a bunch on PC before I switched over. Okay. All right, so we sniped 4 of them. Ooh, had my other 20,000 gold. That's all right. All right, let's go grab 2. All right, so remember, we started with 450,000 gold. In this case, we're a little short. So we just spent 380,000 gold, right? Now we're going to come to the store. It's like, don't buy this. It's such a bad deal. Yeah, but the idea is not the deal. The idea is that you can do something repeatable without needing to go in and out of pocket, right? So we're going to buy this pack. We care not who you are. We're going to buy this pack again. Now note, I haven't even sold anything yet. I'm in the middle of one of these. Every training I had here, I was down to 150 training. Every training I had here, I've earned today doing this. It's like, oh man, you just had 130, you're down to 77. Well, let's come here. All right, let's go to our sets. Go to Super Bowl. Let's build them. Okay. So when we open Aaron Donald, it was always good to open it as the first one. We're going to just go look at the prices again, right? So currently, Aaron Donald's 250. Mixon's 250, and Cup is exactly 500. That's not amazing, but that's okay. Oh, I was not paying attention because I was talking and I closed out of that package. Sadly, guys, I gotta jump out. We'll come right back into it. I gotta go back and get to that pot spot. Okay. So now we got them both. And for the sake of the video, let's go make the Cooper Cup. It also nets you if they're exactly the same, like they are now. It's a little easier to sell because it's one card, even though it's more expensive, and it nets you one extra pup. So there we go. Now we got the Cooper Cup. So mind you, we bought 4 cards at 380 on this one, plus we used our 20,000 training, our 29,000 times 2, so we used 58,000 training. We're going to come here, go to our binder, check out Cooper Cup. There we go, he's up to 504. We got a 504 and a 505 and a 512. So again, you have to ask yourself in this case, do I want to put it at 411 and make 7,000 gold, but have it stuck out there where a bunch of people might come in and start doing 503s, or do I just want to stack it here, give up the 10,000 gold, and try and sell it quick? Because you could jump to here. If you're not in a hurry, you could jump to here, let it run overnight, and hope these ones sell. And now that the market's gone up a little bit, these might go up, right? So I'm actually going to take my own advice here. This was what I did last night, and it popped off, right? So 551. I'm going to come here, auction this item. We're going to put him at 549. Let me go to 550. And then for this case, instead of 1 hour, we're going to post him for a day. So when he sells, I'll make 500,000 back, right? Now, if we come here, we also have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 39,000 training back, right? So in this case, I still have 74,000 gold. So I profited whatever number that was. I spent 540, so I spent 480. No, because I bought 4. So I spent 380. I spent 380 and 20,000 training. And that card will come back again selling for 500,000. You can do this and make 10,000 training over and over and over again. And sometimes when you want coins, you can swap it and do 4 like I just did now and get coins. As long as you sell the Cooper Cup for, I don't know, 5-10, and you buy your cards, you have patience and you buy them for 95 or less, you'll always be able to buy 5 new cards and 1, and you'll never have to go into your coffers. It's only if you did what I did here. You buy a couple higher, and I literally started at almost 0 gold because I've been building my team. But again, I'll show it to you one more time. We come here to Pup. Actually, we don't even need to go to Pup, right? We just look right here. This is today. This is how you end up with 120,000 training and a $500,000 card on the auction house right now. Right? Plus, I have mine. Plus, I've been dipping into my own training. Right? I'm all for banking, but I did have to power up Eric Dickerson and buy him. Did have to power up Joe Namath and buy him. I did have to power up Cooper Cup, although I've had him for a couple of days now since he came out. I may have or may have not got the limited Andrew Whitworth. I'm not sure whether or not he's a gold 99. I may have or may have not got the 99 Sanders, the Night Train Lane. So like when one of these comes along, you just get into these times where, like, you think about right now, I'm showing you how to make coins, how to make training for free. And I'm showing you the worst prices possible, right? You're buying the cards almost at the snipe price that they're at normally. They're a few K off. You're selling the card immediately at its lowest price so that you move it fast, right? That's not the way it goes all day. Like I said, there were times where I was buying cards nonstop at 87,000, and I was still selling Aaron Donalds at 280, 290. That's everything I just showed you. A full round, I'm still making the same 10,000 gold, 10,000 training, but I'm making 70, 80, 90,000 gold. Like I said, enough to do all. I mean, there's not a lot more. There's a few more pieces here, but this is pretty much one of the best Rams theme teams you could put along. And this was a no money spent squad at the beginning. Now, there is a little bit of money spent here. I bought the initial training kit, and then I bought the Super Bowl tree thing that went all the way down it. And then I bought something. Whatever was in here. Whatever was in the special offers. It was a special offer. It wasn't featured. For the Legends, it was $20 where I got my 95 Night Train from. So it's not exactly no money spent, but comparatively to the team I have already, considering I started this team a week and a half ago and it's 97 overall and the best Rams theme team, most of that came from doing this method since the Super Bowl released. It's been great for me. So I hope you guys like it. Hope you guys can do it. I'm gonna cut the video now so that I have a quick cut. Please, if you found this, if you like it, subscribe. The more likes and subscribes and follows I get, the more content like this. I really want to start making a day in review, right? So if I can get enough of a following where it's worth putting the time, I'll do a Madden in review where, either at the nighttime or the morning, you can just come in and get one video that quickly kind of covers everything that happened that day or the day before. If that's something you guys are interested in, please follow, let me know in the comments. But I'm LordOxide, and this has been my lab, and I'm glad you were here. Thanks. I will be streaming again in a second. But I want to cut this off for easy video because I'm not necessarily editing yet. I'm just taking Twitch videos. So for those in the channel, be right back. And I'm gone.